let's talk about natural oral hygiene. I want to share my routine with you guys. This has been a definitely evolving process for me. I have a couple of videos related to this subject that I will link down in the description below if you're interested in some more information. But this is what I'm doing currently and what I find to be the absolute best. The first and number one thing that I have to say is to have an alkaline diet. Fruits, green leafy vegetables diet full of whole foods, and also that you have enough water in your diet and you're not eating a lot of processed things or junk things like sodas and candies and chips that are going to really kind of destroy your dental health. Alkaline foods are a must if you want your body to have the proper pH and just have overall health in general. Oil pulling is something that I definitely recommend. I've been oil pulling for almost 10 years now, and I really see the benefits. During this pregnancy, for the first 6 months, I was unable to oil pull just because I had this really horrible gag reflex and oil in my mouth was the last thing that I wanted. But I noticed a huge difference having stopped it. Just recently, I was able to start again, and I feel such a wonderful difference in my teeth and in my overall health. So I highly recommend oil pulling. I oil pull every morning. It's the first thing that I do just to kind of get any bacteria out of my mouth. It also helps a lot with plaque buildup. And when I stopped oil pulling for the 6 months of the pregnancy and then started recently again, I've noticed such a cleaning in my teeth. And then sometimes I will oil pull just for an even shorter time at night, just to kind of get a fresh feeling in my mouth. It really sounds crazy and you would think, why the heck would that work? But the oil actually really grabs onto bacteria and just grossness in your mouth and really helps. They also say that it whitens your teeth. I have pretty white teeth, but I can't say for sure if that's what it's from. Rinsing with salt water is very important. This is actually the most natural kind of mouthwash that you can have. Conventional mouthwash has so many chemicals in it. A lot of times it's laden with fluoride. It's laden with things that make you think it's cleaning your mouth, but actually it's doing any harm. And of course, they never want you to swallow it because it is toxic. So swishing with salt water is a great way to rinse out your mouth. It clears out any bacteria. And also, in addition to this, I neti pot, which is not necessarily oral health, but it does kind of clear your sinuses out. And as a singer for vocal health, neti potting every single day and gargling with salt, washing with salt has kept me vocally healthy for all the years that I've been performing professionally. Flossing is very important. So there's a couple options that you can do with flossing. There are healthy floss companies out there that you can use, and you want to make sure you're flossing at least once a day. Another way to floss is through oral irrigation, and that's really great because you're not using or rebuying all the time some floss and then throwing it away. You're just using water, and I think that is a really wonderful way to floss. It really gets in between the teeth very well, but flossing obviously is very important in addition to brushing. And moving on to brushing, of course, brushing is very important. I use a Sonicare. I know lots of people use lots of different kinds of toothbrushes, but for me, a Sonicare is what I've been using for a very long time, and I feel like it works so much better than a regular toothbrush. It has timers where you work on each quadrant of your mouth, and you can really get in there, and just the vibration of it all helps a lot. So, not saying that's what you have to do, but it's been really helpful to my teeth. Getting plenty of sleep and getting a lot of exercise are very important to your oral health, and it might not seem like those two are connected, but a lot of disease and a lot of forewarnings for disease that comes up in the rest of your body actually shows up in your mouth first. So it's very important that you connect those two. Getting lots of sleep also wards off infection and inflammation, not only in your mouth, but in all the other parts of your body. This is a goal that I have not yet done, but I want to do. I would like to move over to a holistic dentist. I've been really fortunate with my oral care. I've always taken really great care of my teeth and been conscious of my diet. And I only have had one cavity in my life, but I would like to go to a holistic dentist. If you have any mercury fillings or anything like that, it can really start to aggravate different parts of your health because it's basically the mercury leaching into your system. So if you have a lot of dental work done, you may want to look into a holistic dentist and just kind of get those switched out with something healthier for your overall body. Tongue scraping in the morning is another essential. So if you are doing oil pulling and you're doing the salt water, you want to do tongue scraping beforehand. First thing in the morning, you tongue scrape, and then second, you oil pull just to get that bacteria out, and third, you rinse with that salt water, and you really make sure you get any of that bacteria out of your mouth. Use a natural toothpaste or make your own toothpaste. You want to make sure that whatever you're using does not have fluoride in it, does not have SLS in it, a bunch of nasty chemicals in it. These things can really do damage to your gums and your teeth over time, and they're just not really good. I know most people will not swallow their toothpaste, but something gets down there sometimes, and it's still penetrating your skin and getting getting into your system. So definitely use a natural toothpaste. One that I like is the Dr. Bronner's toothpaste. I've used that off and on for a long time. I've used a Jason's brand toothpaste, which is really good. And also sometimes I just make my own. I just mix a little bit of coconut oil with baking soda. If you want, you can add in essential oils like mint or cinnamon or orange, and just make your own little toothpaste, and it works just fine. Activated charcoal is something else that's supposed to be really great for your teeth. Activated charcoal is something that can actually remineralize small cavities, which is really amazing. So a couple times a week, I will take an activated charcoal little pill, and I will unscrew it, and I will brush my teeth with the activated charcoal, baking soda, and a little bit of coconut oil, making a paste. I don't like to do that every day because it really makes a big mess, but I think it's beneficial to do a couple times a week. Drinking plenty of water is so important to every system in your body, but it's also really important to your oral hygiene, so make sure that you're drinking tons of water. And then of course, sunlight. You would think, why is sunlight connected to my teeth? But getting a good dose of vitamin D 20 to 30 minutes every single day will really help your oral hygiene and your teeth be healthy and strong. And of course, something that I do is try and get a cleaning once or twice a year, which is very important. No fluoride. But these are the things that I do to keep my mouth healthy. I get a lot of comments on how my teeth are white, that I have nice teeth. So thank you guys so much for those lovely comments. Every once in a while, I will use the tiniest bit of hydrogen peroxide and baking soda mixed with my toothpaste. And that can be really the only thing, plus the coconut oil, that I would imagine keeps my teeth white. And it's a natural way to do it. But if you don't want to do that and you want to incorporate all the rest of these steps into your natural oral hygiene care, I guarantee that your teeth will be whiter and brighter and overall just healthier. So those are what I do. Let me know what you do if you have any additional steps that you like to do. That might seem like a lot, but once you get in a routine, it's just everyday normal. You know, it takes a couple minutes out of your morning and your evening, and that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any comments that you might have down below, and I will be glad to answer. See you in the next one.